Robert. Obviously, you never want to, despite it being a loss, when you looked at the film as an offensive line, did you come out a little more pleased with your performance compared to the Buffalo game?
Yeah, I think we did. We had an emphasis that week, last week, to come out and prepare better and do what we can do better. You know what I mean? Take it a play at a time. And I think we did that. It definitely wasn't a perfect game. We could still improve, which we're trying to do and which we will do. But yeah, man, it felt better than it did the Buffalo week.
We didn't see Michael Dieter out there today, so obviously that raises questions about whether he'll be available on Sunday. If you were to go to Greg Mansett Center, how does that affect the line play? How does it affect communication?
I think it'll be okay. Greg practiced just like the rest of us. We all in the same meeting room learning the same deals. You know, he's a center, so he's definitely in tune with everything that's going on. So I think we'll be fine.
You guys did rush for over 100 yards. I mean, we've asked you guys a lot about pass protection, but as an offensive lineman and kind of getting those five guys together, are there any nuances to maybe run blocking that the average person doesn't know about?
Yeah, I mean, as an O-line, that's what you want to do. You want to run the ball, so you won't be in the third and tens, and they bring the house, and like, you know what I mean. So we want to run the ball, and to be, you know what I mean. We want to be good at it, so we can manage the downs and distance, like the down and distance, so we can be in third and two, third and three, third and five. You know what I mean. So yeah, it's a big emphasis to run the football. That's what we want to do.
Do you all feel like that can be your identity as a run team?
I think so. I think we got the backs. I think we got the guys to do it. Just up to us to do it.
And you're talking about creating the holes.
Yeah.
And obviously, what was different this week as opposed to what you guys have done the first 2 weeks?
I wouldn't say anything was different, man. I think we just have to step back and look ourselves in the mirror and just like hone in and focus in on our individual selves, and then as a unit, you know what I mean. We just knew what we did, you know what I mean. At Buffalo, everybody knew how that week went, and we just wanted to improve on that week.
With the tandem blocks that you guys do, how much of that is a technique thing versus practice?
Tandem blocks, what do you mean?
In terms of the working on two guys working on.
How much of that is technique then?
Then I mean the chemistry or.
I mean, this definitely. I mean, I don't know, man. You just gotta. It's as an offensive lineman, you've been doing this for a while, so you know what a B block is, you know what a C block is. You just gotta. I mean, you gotta practice it. So if that what you're asking, yeah, you have to practice it. I would say to be better at it and continue to get good at it. And I think we've been hitting it a lot. We've made an emphasis on double teams since the beginning of the camp. So it's something that like I said, it's something we want to do is run the ball.
When you don't, and this is just a question for the technical aspect. When you don't go live in practice, do you get the real looks of those tandem blocks in the run game?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, of course, it's not a game rep block, but you can definitely make it as close as you can. You with pads on, without pads on, we focus on the guys holding the bag, get down, stay low. If we got pads on, just you got to try to fit the gap. I mean, we ain't D-lineman, but we try to play like we are D-lineman. So it's an emphasis for not just us to get the block, but the guy that's on defense doing a block for us, acting like he's the defender, an emphasis for him to give us a good look. So we try to get as close as we can.
As an offensive lineman, is it just kind of naturally easier to block on a regular called run play as opposed to like an RPO because you know that you can't go more than like a yard down the field?
You said it's easier to block on a normal run play?
Yeah, opposed.
I think so. I mean, it's a normal run play. You know, you got to go. Like, as you pin your ears back and let's go. But RPO is just like with being downfield and the route. You know what I mean? So you got to be kind of careful with it.
Did Coach Lem sort of say or stress anything throughout last week that was particularly, helpful or showed up on Sunday that you remember?
Just like we all been stressing, just take it one play at a time, and you know what I mean? Just take it one play at a time, and we know what we can do. You know what I mean? We got to play with confidence, and we got to play fast. You know what I mean? And that's what we got to do, and we knew that. So it ain't nothing that he stressed that we didn't already know.
Was the Malcolm Brown touchdown run as perfect as you could draw it up?
That was exciting, man. That was a good run. That was beautiful to see, actually. That was really good. Hopefully we can keep doing that.